Honestly, the size and weight are what sold me on the DJI Nano. At 52 grams, it's about as light as my thumb. It's so lightweight, I can clip it on a shirt, helmet, or fitness band and forget it's there. I find it perfect for all kinds of shooting, unboxings, quick pet clips, even fitness sessions. Bigger cameras just slow me down, and my phone with a gimbal always turns into a full production. With a Nano, it's subtle and effortless. It doubles as a backup angle with my Osmo Pocket 3, especially when I want to switch from vertical to horizontal formats without cropping. The design makes it easy to film in tight spots or chase my cat for candid moments. Even though it's tiny, the build feels solid and it holds up well. For example, I recorded during a badminton session and dropped it when I didn't attach the chest strap properly. Luckily, the included protection cover saved it from any scratches. The magnetic mounts are strong as long as you follow the instructions, and they've never come loose for me. That wraps up my thoughts on the Nano's size, design, and build quality. Next, let's get into file management, battery, and audio features. After that, I'll give you a quick spec highlight before jumping into real-world examples so you can see how it actually performs. A lot of people think adding an SD card to the DJI Nano will give you extra recording space, just like most action cams or drones. The truth is, it doesn't work that way. Every clip you record is saved to the internal storage, so if you buy the 64GB or 128GB Nano, that's the max filming space you get. You can use a micro SD card for backup, and it supports cards up to 1TB. If you filled up your Nano and you don't have a laptop nearby, just pop it onto the Vision dock, slide in a micro SD card, and transfer your footage straight from internal memory to the card. That frees up space so you can keep shooting. When you're back home, just connect the Vision dock to your computer with USB-C and access all your clips directly from the Nano's internal memory. The SD card is really there for backup or moving files when you don't have a computer handy. If you're deciding between the 64GB and 128GB models, the price difference isn't huge. If you shoot longer clips or travel often, getting the extra space is just easier and will save you a lot of hassle down the line. Now let's talk about power and battery life, because having plenty of storage won't help if your camera can't last through a full day of shooting. Officially, the DJI Nano claims up to 90 minutes of recording, but that's with lower settings in ideal conditions. To see how it actually performs, I tested 2 real-life scenarios with horizon balancing turned on, filming until either the battery ran out or the camera overheated. At 4K 60 frames per second, the Nano overheated after 13 minutes and 37 seconds and shut off automatically. The battery dropped from 100% to 67%. The camera was quite hot to the touch when it stopped, so temperature is the main limitation for long continuous shooting at this setting. At 1080p 60 frames per second, it lasted much longer. The Nano overheated after 36 minutes and 48 seconds, with the battery going from 99% at the start down to 17%. Shooting at a lower resolution gives you noticeably longer recording sessions before thermal limits kick in, but it's still important to watch how warm the camera gets, especially during long takes. Charging is fast and easy using USB Type-C. I charged both the camera and the Vision dock at the same time, with the Nano attached to the dock. Starting at 43% on the camera and 7% on the dock, I reached 82% and 50% in just 8 minutes. After another 6 minutes, the camera hit 98% and the dock reached 80%. Charging moves quickly up to the high 90s, but after that, it slows down significantly. The camera reaches 100% soon after, while the dock can take 24 more minutes to go from 99% to fully charged. For everyday use, it makes sense to unplug once you hit 90 or 99% instead of waiting for a full charge, since that last bit takes much longer. The Nano shows battery status both on the device and in the app, which makes it convenient to plan your shooting schedule and avoid interruptions. For long-term battery health, DJI recommends discharging and fully charging every 3 months. If the battery voltage drops too low, the camera enters a low power state, but charging brings it back. Never store the battery totally empty for extended periods, and if you won't use the Nano for more than 10 days, try to store it at 40 to 65% charge. This helps extend the battery's lifespan. If you stick to shorter clips or give the camera breaks between longer recordings, the Nano's battery and heat management work reliably for everyday shooting. Managing battery life lets you keep shooting, but capturing solid footage is about more than just keeping the camera running. Now let's get into the audio setup and app integration, which make the Nano really easy to control whether you're at home or on the go. The DJI Nano includes a front-facing built-in microphone that records at 48 kHz and 16-bit in AAC format. This placement means your voice comes through clearly when you're speaking directly to the camera, but it's important to keep fingers clear of the mic to avoid muffled sound. For higher quality audio or more flexible setups, you can connect external microphones, including wireless options like the DJI Mic series, giving you broadcast-level sound or the ability to capture audio from a distance. App integration is handled through the DJI Mimo app, just like most DJI products, including the Osmo 3. You simply connect the Nano to your phone using Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and you'll get instant access to camera settings, modes, and a live preview for easy framing. From there, you can quickly transfer video files to your phone, make basic edits right inside the app, and even update the camera's firmware without needing a computer. This wireless workflow is fast and convenient, great for sharing clips as soon as you finish filming or getting started on edits right away. All these features combine to make the Nano friendly for both everyday shooting and more creative projects. Before we dive into real-world results, here's a quick look at the Nano's spec sheet. In terms of power and features, it's right up there with most modern action cameras. Alright, let's see how different shots actually turn out. After spending a lot of time using the Nano, I've developed a routine for my settings. Most scenes are shot in 4K at 60 frames per second using horizon balancing, which works well for everyday filming. When I'm recording sports, jogging, or any fast-paced action, I enable anti-motion blur to keep my footage looking smooth and sharp. In low light, or when I'm in super night mode, I rely on Rocksteady since that's the only stabilization option available in those situations. For indoor scenes with tricky lighting, I switch to 25 frames per second and turn on anti-motion blur to avoid flicker. If I want a wider static shot and balancing is easy, I go with Rocksteady in ultra-wide or wide mode. And when I'm not using anti-motion blur, I prefer daily mode. One thing to watch out for with the Osmo Nano is overheating. You won't be able to charge or record when the camera gets too hot, so it's important to plan your shots ahead and give the camera breaks, especially during long or outdoor sessions. If you want to review your footage quickly, keep the Vision dock attached to your camera. The Nano only lets you watch your clips when the dock is connected. If you separate them, you'll need to reconnect before you can play back your recordings. For the most editing flexibility and extra detail in your videos, try shooting in D-Log-M 10-bit mode. This profile captures more dynamic range in highlights and shadows, so you get maximum control in editing. Just know that the footage will look flat until you color grade it. If you don't usually adjust colors after filming, stick with the normal 10-bit mode, and you'll get vibrant, ready-to-share video straight from the camera without any extra work. When you tap the camera icon, you'll see 3 main stabilization options. Off means no stabilization, rock steady gives you smooth footage with a bit of natural movement, and horizon balancing keeps the horizon perfectly level, even if you tilt the camera up to 30 degrees. Horizon balancing is great for vlogging or car-mounted shots, but it does restrict your field of view to the standard D-Warp setting, so keep that in mind when you're framing your shots. Pre-record mode is useful for unpredictable action. It lets the Nano save video from moments before you press record, so you won't miss anything important if timing is tight or the camera overheats. Just set how long you want it to pre-record, hit record, and you'll have those crucial seconds saved. In rock steady mode, you can choose between standard, wide, and ultra-wide views. Standard is best for minimizing distortion if you're vlogging or filming groups, wide opens up your scene for landscapes, and ultra-wide gives you an immersive look that's perfect for point-of-view shots, like mounting the Nano on your chest. Setting up custom presets will save you a ton of time. When you swipe down and tap the Person Plus icon, you can create your favorite shooting combos for different situations, making it easy to switch between setups for vlogging, fast action, or whatever you film most. Customizing the camera and Vision dock buttons makes filming much more efficient. You can set single or double presses to jump straight into your favorite mode or function, so you're always ready to shoot those spontaneous moments. If you notice jitter or blur when mounting the Nano on your chest or cap, try moving with a smooth, steady walk. If you still get blur, enable anti-motion blur for the best result, but remember that this disables some other features. Switching to 25 frames per second can also help with light flicker, depending on your region. With these tips, you'll get the most out of your Osmo Nano and capture professional-looking footage wherever you film. Let's talk about the pros and cons after using the Osmo Nano. Nano is small, lightweight, and easy to carry, making it great for daily use and travel. The magnetic mount design lets you film from lots of creative angles and positions, adding flexibility wherever you shoot. Stabilization is impressive with horizon balancing and rock steady, consistently delivering smooth footage. Custom buttons and the ability to save presets make shooting easier and faster, so you spend less time fiddling with settings. Image quality is excellent, thanks to 4K recording and 10-bit D-Log-M for professional results if you want to color grade. Anti-motion blur is helpful for keeping fast action footage sharp, especially for sports or quick movement. On the flip side, the camera overheats quickly, which limits long recordings and prevents filming or charging in hot conditions. Reviewing footage is only possible when the Vision dock is attached, which isn't always convenient while out shooting. In low light or super night mode, there are fewer stabilization options, and not all features are available. Mounting the Nano on your chest or cap can cause blurry or jittery footage, and even with anti-motion blur enabled, it doesn't fully solve blur if you move fast. With all that said, here's my take on who would get the most out of this camera. If you don't already have a camera this size, or you want an easy secondary camera to carry for travel, daily vlogging, or spontaneous everyday recording, the Nano is definitely worth considering. Its compact form, magnetic mount, and simple features make it ideal for capturing casual moments and travel experiences without carrying too much gear. In my opinion, if you already own a similar small camera, like one of the Insta360 alternatives, or if you need a camera for serious action sports, you might want to look elsewhere. The Nano isn't really built for heavy action use or fast rugged sports. It works fine for light activities or basic motion, but for hardcore sports, there are more dedicated action cameras out there. If you don't have a use case for something this small and portable, or if your existing camera already covers these needs, then this might not be for you. Ultimately, the Nano makes sense for travelers, vloggers, and anyone who wants a super lightweight, flexible camera as a backup or for casual shooting. As always, this is just my opinion after hands-on use, So, do a bit of research and see what matches your shooting style, needs, and budget before making a decision. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tech reviews and tips.